The Newman family, a symbol of power and manipulation, is facing a deadly crisis. Jordan, a dangerous figure and a threat that cannot be ignored, has become the center of a calculated conspiracy. This war is not only a physical fight, but also an internal battle, where members of the Newman family must face the choice between conscience and survival. Claire Newman, dangerous mission and burden of conscience. Claire Newman, the strong and ambitious daughter of the family, is the leader of the campaign to eliminate Jordan once and for all. Determined to protect her family, Claire has entered a dangerous game where every decision is life or death. However, this role also places a heavy psychological burden on Claire's shoulders. Nikki Newman, a wise mother, cannot help but worry about her daughter's future. Something like this could change you forever, Nikki warns, knowing that if Claire actually kills Jordan, the memory could haunt her for the rest of her life. Claire, despite some mistakes in her plan, remains steadfast. Nikki, out of a loving and protective mother, does not want to see her daughter suffer irreparable emotional damage. Family alliance, Nikki and Victoria enter. Nikki and Victoria Newman, two powerful and experienced women, have decided to support Claire in this plan. However, they both realize that in order to eliminate Jordan, someone else will have to do the hard work. Nikki and Victoria, while agreeing with Claire, are wary of letting her take the lead. Claire may be the one who plans, but that doesn't mean she has to be the one who carries it out, Nikki tells Victoria. This concern stems not only from a mother's love, but also from a deep understanding of the consequences that may follow such an action. Victoria, in her spirit of protecting her family, agrees that Jordan must be stopped. But who will do it? This is a question that confronts all three women with a conflict between conscience and survival. Victor Newman, the powerful father and the faithful intervention. When Victor Newman discovers the plot of the three women in the family, he cannot help but be proud of Claire's determination and courage. However, Victor also knows that this plan is too risky and may cause unforeseen consequences. Victor, with a cold and decisiveness that has made his name, decides to intervene. This is not for Claire, he declares, affirming that he will deal with Jordan himself. Victor quickly sets up an elaborate trap, not only to eliminate Jordan but also to protect his family from being implicated. With absolute control, Victor turns the tables, turning Jordan from predator to prey. In an abandoned warehouse on the outskirts of the city, the trap is meticulously set to lure Jordan in. Claire, Nikki, and Victoria lurk in the shadows, waiting for the fateful moment. But just as Claire is about to strike, Victor appears, stopping her. Victor quickly takes control of the situation. With his usual coldness, he makes Jordan his prisoner, ensuring that she is no longer a threat to the Newman family. However, this decision does not just close the story but opens a new chapter full of risks. Although Jordan has been eliminated, the consequences of this plan are still there. Claire, although not the one who carried out the attack, is still haunted by what happened. Nikki, while relieved that her daughter is not burdened with the crime, worries about Victor once again exerting power over the family. Victoria, who has always supported Victor, begins to feel resentful when he interferes with their plans. Tensions within the family are high, and a new generational struggle seems inevitable. Dark future, an unfinished war. Jordan may be under Victor's control, but that doesn't mean the danger is over. Will Victor really eliminate her, or will Jordan find a way to escape and take revenge on the Newman family? Meanwhile, Claire is dealing with the psychological trauma of this plan, which could affect her future in the family. Nikki and Victoria, having survived this ordeal with Claire, must now find a way to repair their relationship with Victor, who puts the family's interests above all else. The Young and the Restless once again deeply depicts the complexity of the Newman family, where love, power and intrigue are always intertwined. The confrontation with Jordan is just a small chapter in this dramatic story, but it has left an indelible mark on each member's heart. Young and the Restless spoilers reveal that Jordan's mysterious disappearance may pose a big question mark for the Newman family, which has always been known for its power, intrigue and internal struggles, and is once again facing an unavoidable crisis. Jordan is a threat they cannot ignore. At the center of this battle is Claire Newman, who leads a plan to eliminate Jordan once and for all, but is this a dead end? Claire Newman, the burden of power and responsibility. Claire Newman, strong but conflicted, has chosen to lead this dangerous campaign. With the tacit support of her mother, Nikki Newman, and sister Victoria Newman, Claire believes that Jordan must be eliminated to ensure the safety of the family and the power they hold. However, Nikki, who has always played the role of protector in the family, worries that this action will leave a negative mark on Claire's psychology. "Something like this will change you forever," Nikki warned. Nikki knew the consequences of murder, not just legally but emotionally. The guilt could haunt Claire for the rest of her life, and Nikki didn't want to see her daughter collapse under its weight. The Newman alliance, when power meets conscience. Victoria, who always put her family first, agreed that Jordan was an intolerable danger. But she also knew that the decision would not be easy. Nikki and Victoria worked with Claire to devise an elaborate plan to lure Jordan into a trap. The plan, while perfect in theory, carried many unforeseen risks. Although Nikki agreed to participate, she did not want Claire to be the one to personally kill Jordan. As a mother, Nikki knew that if Claire carried out the fatal blow, it could be a psychological shock from which she would never recover. Nikki and Victoria agree that they will have the final say, but the question is, which of them will actually do it? Victor Newman, the rise of the family head. Victor Newman, the powerful father and head of the family, soon learns of the secret plans of the three women in the family. For Victor, this is an opportunity to witness Claire's growth, but he is also well aware of the danger of the situation. Victor has his own way of handling matters like Jordan's. He believes Claire's actions, while brave, are too reckless. He does not want to put his daughter's future in danger. This is not for Claire, Victor declares. For him, the Newman family needs not only safety but also reputation, and any mistake could cost them dearly. The deadly trap, an inevitable confrontation. The plan is carefully laid out. Jordan is lured into an abandoned warehouse, where Claire, Nikki, and Victoria have prepared to end things. However, just before the decisive moment, Victor appears and stops Claire from taking action. Victor, with his experience and ruthlessness, sets up another trap. He not only wants to eliminate Jordan, but also ensures that the Newman family is not implicated. Jordan is secretly arrested, and Victor, as usual, has the upper hand. However, Victor's sudden appearance does not ease the tension in the family. Claire feels robbed of her chance to prove her abilities, while Nikki is relieved that her daughter does not have to bear the burden of the crime. Victoria, although supportive of her father's plan, is secretly displeased that Victor has once again interfered in their business. Jordan may have fallen into Victor's hands, but this is just the beginning of the trouble to come. Victor has a way of solving problems in his own way, and this could lead to unpredictable consequences. Will Jordan disappear forever, or will she return to take revenge on the Newman family? Meanwhile, Claire is still haunted by what happened. Although she did not directly take action, she still feels responsible for everything. Nikki continues to worry about her daughter's mental health, and Victoria begins to feel that the family's power is being shaken. In the upcoming episodes, the tragedy could continue to unfold. Another murder, an unresolved feud, or a new war within the Newman family could all occur. Never fails to bring dramatic plots and deep internal struggles. The Newman family, with all their complexities and contradictions, continues to be at the center of all intrigue and tragedy. Jordan may have been just a small chapter in the larger story, but what she brought left a lasting mark on Claire's life and the Newman clan. Claire, despite being the one who planned it, is relieved when Nikki and Victor agree to help her avoid direct responsibility. Claire knows that killing someone, even someone as evil as Jordan, will leave a lasting psychological scar. In an emotional conversation, Nikki comforts her daughter, "You don't have to carry this burden for the rest of your life. Your mother and I will protect you." Claire, despite feeling guilty for putting her mother in this situation, knows that this is the only way to protect her family from Jordan. The final confrontation, Nikki versus Jordan. The battle between Nikki and Jordan is not easy. Jordan, with his strong survival instinct, does not accept defeat easily. When Nikki tries to lure Jordan into an abandoned warehouse where the plan was prepared, Jordan quickly realizes that he is being set up. The confrontation explodes. Jordan, with ruthlessness and recklessness, attacks Nikki without hesitation. But Nikki, fiercely determined to protect her family, uses every means to gain the upper hand. The battle is long, tense, and dangerous. In the end, Nikki overcomes Jordan, ending her life in an emotional moment. But the victory brings no joy. Nikki knows that this action will haunt her forever, even though it was necessary to protect her family. Victor, the aftermath. Victor, as usual, takes charge of the aftermath. He works coldly and efficiently, disposing of Jordan's body and wiping away any evidence. For Victor, this is not only about protecting his family, but also about ensuring that the Newman family's reputation and power are not damaged. "We can never let anyone find out about this," Victor declares. While he understands that Nikki's actions are necessary, he worries about the potential consequences, both legal and psychological, for his family. Psychological aftermath and potential storms. Although Jordan has been eliminated, the psychological consequences of this event remain. Nikki, despite her efforts to appear strong, cannot hide her feelings of guilt and obsession. She wonders if this action was really worth it and if the family can overcome this scar. Claire, although not directly involved in the battle, still feels responsible for what happened. She understands that her mother sacrificed too much to protect her and begins to feel the terrible pressure of being part of the Newman clan. Victor, despite doing everything to protect his family, cannot help but realize the potential dangers. He knows that this secret will be a time bomb, and any mistake could cost the family dearly. Uncertain future, the storms that are not over. Although Jordan has been eliminated, the story does not end there. Can the Newman family keep this secret forever? Or will a new force emerge, threatening to expose the truth? The cracks within the family are also gradually revealing, and the question is whether the Newman clan can unite to overcome this challenge. Conclusion. The Young and the Restless continues to draw viewers into dramatic plots and deep internal struggles. The battle between Nikki and Jordan is not only a life-and-death confrontation, but also a testament to the fierce love and protection that Nikki and Victor have for Claire. However, every action comes with consequences. The Newman family, despite its strength, will still have to face new challenges and storms in their journey to protect their reputation and power. The following episodes promise to bring more surprises and emotions. The Newman family, with its power and complexity, continues to face new challenges. Jordan, who was once a great threat to the family, has returned, making every member wary. In this context, Claire Newman, niece of Victor and Nikki, becomes the center of the plots and plans to protect the family. Claire Newman, from traitor to protector of the family. Previously, Claire was manipulated by Jordan, becoming a tool in the revenge plan of the Newman family. However, after realizing the truth about her origin and Jordan's plot, Claire turned her back on her aunt and decided to stand by her real family. This change not only helps Claire find herself again but also strengthens the relationship between her and the Newman family. Nikki Newman, determined to protect the family at all costs. Nikki, with her strong instinct to protect her family, realizes that Jordan is a danger that cannot be ignored. She understood that eliminating Jordan was necessary to ensure the safety of her loved ones. However, Nikki also realized that letting Claire do this could have serious psychological consequences for her niece. Therefore, Nikki decided to face Jordan herself, accepting this burden to protect Claire from mental trauma. When Victor discovered Nikki and Claire's plan, he couldn't help but worry about their safety. With experience and determination, Victor decided to intervene, offering to assist Nikki in dealing with Jordan. He understood that eliminating Jordan was not only a family matter but also related to the honor and power of the Newman family. In a tense encounter, Nikki and Jordan faced each other. Jordan, with deep hatred, did not hesitate to attack Nikki. However, with timely support from Victor, Nikki overcame the dangerous situation, and Jordan was eventually captured. This event not only freed the Newman family from the threat but also strengthened the relationship between family members. After the incident, Claire felt grateful that she did not directly participate in the violent act, helping her avoid psychological trauma. Nikki and Victor, despite facing difficult decisions, proved their love and protection for their family. However, the emotional wounds and memories of the confrontation with Jordan will remain, reminding them of the dangers that always lurk and the importance of family unity. The Young and the Restless continues to bring dramatic and profound details about the Newman family. The confrontation with Jordan is not only a physical challenge but also a lesson in love, sacrifice, and loyalty. The Newman family, despite facing many difficulties, still proves their strength and unity, promising attractive developments in the following episodes. The Young and the Restless once again deeply depicts the complexity of the Newman family, where love, power, and intrigue are always intertwined. The confrontation with Jordan is just a small chapter in this dramatic story, but it has left an indelible mark on the hearts of each member. Can the Newman family overcome the conflicts and continue to protect their power, or will internal intrigue cause their downfall? The answer still lies in the next episodes of this fascinating drama. The Newman family has never lacked for dramatic plots, and this time it is a dangerous plot to eliminate Jordan, who is considered a threat that cannot be ignored. Nikki Newman, a strong and protective mother, is willing to sacrifice herself to ensure that her daughter Claire does not face the psychological burden of this action. But can Nikki stand her ground and win the final battle with Jordan? Victor Newman, the head of the family, worried when he found out about Nikki's plan, decided to confront Nikki over the weekend, questioning her about her decision to approve Claire's plan. "What were you thinking, letting Claire into this?" Victor asked, his voice full of seriousness. Nikki, despite the pressure from her husband's questioning, stood her ground. She explained that Jordan was a danger that could not be ignored and that she could not rest until she was completely eliminated. Nikki emphasized that she wanted to protect Claire from the psychological burden. "If anyone is responsible for ending this, it should be me," Nikki asserted, her eyes determined but filled with worry. Victor, after some deliberation, agreed to let Nikki carry out this dangerous mission. However, he emphasized that he would be responsible for dealing with the consequences, including disposing of the evidence and ensuring that no one could come after their family.